What is up, my friends? My name is Echo Thrumi, and tonight it's Ladies' Night here on the SPRINGTRAP, episode 24, I believe. And as you guys can see, I have a bunch of girls with me. I have Gamma Lauren up above from GFuel. I have Red Hot Queen over to my left, and I have Evil Queen up top. And we're just going to be hanging out tonight with you guys. I don't have any questions in mind, so everything that we're talking about is either questions that are brought to us from you guys or things that we're pulling out of our butt throughout the night. So hopefully you guys have some questions, and if you have any questions, you can start sending them right now because I'll be writing them down so we can have actually something to talk about. Because after I introduce everyone, if no questions through, I'll say goodnight and we could all go and be done because there'll be nothing to talk about. So hope you guys are ready for some fun. Gamma Lauren up above, how you doing? What's going on?
I'm doing great. It's great to be here. So as you guys know, I'm Gamma Lauren. I started as the customer service girl for G Fuel and now have slowly been moving my way into community management. So I'm dealing with a bunch of the streamers, such as the little dork behind me, or under me, I guess.
Under you, yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of what I do now, and I just hang out with the streamers and hang out in Discord. So if you guys are not in that Discord and you want to ditch Echo's Discord, come on over. We have much more fun over here.
You don't have to ditch a Discord to hang out in another one, you know. You could support multiple communities.
Ours is cooler.
Okay, well, that's just hating on all of our people here. It's hurtful. Hurtful. So anything else you want to tell about yourself, maybe more personal stuff before we get into it, or you just want everyone to know that you're the Gamma girl?
I'm the Gamma girl. That's all there is to me. I have a cute dog. Everybody sees him on Twitter. He's not here because he's a baby. That's all I got for you right now.
But to be honest, guys, no one follows her on Twitter, so no one actually sees her dog. But we're gonna go on over to Evil Queen, who's I'm sorry, who's the creator of all the artwork on my channel, all my logo and everything. It all started with her. So what's going on? EQ is what we're gonna call you tonight. What's happening?
Hey guys, I'm Evil Queen. I do graphic design and fine art, painting, drawing. You can find a lot of my work on my Twitter. In my spare time, I run an entire print company, and then I rescue dogs.
Beautiful.
And yeah, I
and what about yeah. Good.
Yeah, I have a max 10. Well, except for walls, but I'm counting those.
Fair enough.
And I have a max, or nearly max 9, and a couple other small accounts I use every once in a while. But yeah, I've been playing Clash of Clans for about 4 years. I've hosted a couple live events. Yeah, I've been around for a while, so
all right.
Glad to keep the community alive and going.
Well, I'm happy to have you here with us today. Now, one question, Gamma Lauren, do you play Clash of Clans?
I do not. I tried. I really did. But I play just about everything else under the sun.
Okay, so you play Clash Royale.
I tried that. I was on that for a while, and then it kind of died off for me because I got into the Mass Effect series, and then I started Zelda and Skyrim at the same time, so I was into a bunch of the story games at the same time, so Clash Royale kind of just died.
All right, so then
in all defense, it makes you so mad. I uninstalled it a whole lot of times, so...
Yeah, you and Duke both. So you don't play Clash of Clans, you don't play Clash Royale. You must play Boom Beach then, right? Boom Beach?
No.
How about Heyday?
No.
Okay. So she'll just be talking about juice today, guys. That's what she's going to be here talking about is drinks. That's it. But we're going to hand the mic over to Red Hot Queen right now. And she's the one that's currently doing all my artwork on the channel since Evil Queen is no longer doing it for me. But that's why she's here. So what's going on, Red Hot?
Hey, guys. Red Hot Queen. Nervous. So... I am here because I'm taking over doing some graphics for Echo, but I also do, I guess it all started with meeting Doc Holliday, and then I started doing the AWL stuff. So I designed the AWL logo and all of their promos. And then he has the family circle. So I designed the family circle logo. And then I just get a random like Discord from Echo, and he's like, I heard you do stuff. So then I got one from Goon, then I got one from Spooey, then I got one from Wicked Gaming, then I got one from a bunch of other people, and I started saying no. So got a little busy. So I do graphic design for a living. I have my own agency, but it's me and whoever I hire out. So I do it for a living. I also paint. So I think Evil Queen and I have a lot in common. I do acrylics. I do commission paintings. I have a website actually, petpaintingsbykaren.com. So
that's what I should have linked below. Actually, I didn't link you anywhere.
No, that's okay, because I'm really busy right now and I don't really want any work.
Oh.
This is
Must
for
be
work.
nice.
Yeah, well, I could use it, but I'm just busy.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of the art side.
Okay. And what do you do? What's the Circle of Clans all about? Tell people that don't know the Circle, what is the Circle? And look at this. Cleric Dragoon is in the house. Unfortunately, guys, he couldn't make it here tonight. He had some family obligations, which is why the ladies are taking his place. But no one can actually take the place of my boy Cleric Dragoon. So a little bit of love to him right now in the chat for being able to show up.
Hey, Goon.
Yeah, now you can continue talking about your Circle.
Okay, the circle. The family circle is pretty cool. So I just got put in it before I even knew what it was about, and a bunch of people were kind of talking, and I'm like, this is a huge social thing. This is fantastic. So then it was before it went live, and that's when it was kind of explained to me that it's all about the social aspect of the game, but we are all big gamers. Like, what is the word I'm trying to say? We all war. So we're not really like what's the other one?
Farmers?
I'm just fumbling on myself.
You suddenly forgot what Clash of Clans was about.
No. I told you I was going to lose my mind.
It's okay.
It's a good place for people to come together, and they do things like academy stuff, and I love that stuff. That's the one that I really like, that I can go and learn how to do a specific kind of strategy, and then we get to practice it. Then they're doing like defense stuff, how to build a base. It's a good social side, so if you want to recruit people, that's where I go, and they've already been a little bit screened already, and then you don't have to go into I haven't gone to the Clash of Clans general chat in a long time. So that's where I go now when I want to ask advice, just randomly chat late at night, whatever.
So if you need companionship late at night, come on down to the Circle of Clans. That's where it's at. It's where all the people are hanging out. All right, so I'm going to take the pressure off of you, and I'm going to get into some random conversation. No comments or questions have come in yet. I think everyone is kind of just nervous because of all the girls in the house. But remember, guys, if you do have any questions, throw them in there now. And I'm going to come up with something. Yes, I do know you, Paper Goat. What's going on, man? I'm going to come up with something just to start the things rolling. Basically, I'm going to ask a question of something that I will quickly search up on the internet or think of myself, or we'll just kind of sit here waiting for questions to come through. But the first thing I want to talk about is I put out a tweet the other day, and I wish I had it in front of me because I can't even remember what it is now. But maybe you girls could help me. You see that thing that went viral the other day where people were listening to this like word on the phone, and it was either one of two things. I'm trying to look for my poll right now. It was like Laurel or
Yanni or
Yanni.
Laurel.
Yeah,
I
wish.
did that yesterday.
Well, what did you guys hear? Because I heard it twice. So I heard it going to work in the car, and every single time, like the whole ride, the next day it was on too, I heard Laurel. But I heard it tonight. Someone let me hear it on their cell phone, and I heard Yanni, like clear as day. I couldn't even hear Laurel. So what did you girls hear? I'd like to know.
That's pretty crazy, isn't it?
That is crazy. But on the radio show, they they like slowed it down and sped it up, and when it was going slower, it sounded like Laurel. When they sped it up, it sounded like Yanni. So I think it has to do with frequency. But what did you guys hear?
I've heard both.
Did you? Same boat as me.
Yeah, I've heard it. I heard it 2 separate times. And one time I heard Yanni, one time I heard Laurel. So I don't know.
What in the chat, guys? Let us know what you heard too as well. Because on my poll, I think 60% heard Laurel and 40% heard Yanni.
That's crazy.
What about you, Lauren? What'd you hear?
And my family heard Yuri. It's not even a choice.
No.
I heard Laurel, and we actually did it in the Gamma offices, and Deb and Alicia both heard Yanni. So we're sitting in a room of like 15 people, and they were the only 2 that heard Yanni.
Yeah, I think most people heard. I think it does depend on like the device you're listening to it through or how loud it is and stuff. I'm not really sure.
But we were all in the same room.
Yeah.
There was a video that explained it that was really pretty cool because I definitely heard Laurel, and then we listened to this video and it talked about young ears that hear all these different waves, and then older ears kind of don't, and if it's, I guess, younger ears hear Yanni, and it's a little bit more about the waves. It's supposed to be like a 3-wave for Yanni, 1 wave for Laurel. And then they slowed it up or they changed it, and I totally heard Yanni.
Well, that's what the people that heard Yanni in your office, were they younger or older?
In our office?
Yeah, you said that
We
that
have
2 people
everybody
heard.
from like, well, Alicia and Deb. Deb's older. Alicia's, she just turned 30.
Now
But
you're
like
blowing up
the people
people's
that
ages.
heard Laurel were older too. There's a broad range of being whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess so. So maybe it doesn't have to do with age. I don't know. But we had a few questions coming through, and I'm going to start getting to them. Lauren, I sent them all to you on Discord, so I don't really know. It's Tech is asking if you're really showing off your golden flavor or flexing your LV handbag. What's an LV handbag?
The Louis Vuitton bag. So I have a Louis Vuitton bag that I use on a daily, and we finally, so like, I know you guys don't believe this, but we don't get Golden Apple. We don't get any of the new stuff much before you guys. We get it. Echo had Golden Apple pear before I did, and I was what is this?
That's right, I did.
So, finally that day I got to take home a tub, and I was on my way to Alicia Gamma's house, and I went to go reach in my bag at the gas station for my wallet, and the Golden Apple pear tub was just sitting there, like with the label perfectly facing up, like in my bag. I swear it wasn't staged. I know that everybody thinks it was, but it wasn't. And I was showing off the Golden Apple pear, not my
Gotcha.
bag.
Gotcha. So he's someone you actually know.
He's in our Discord. He's a pretty active member of ours.
Unbelievable. I hear it's a great Discord. I think
It is a great Discord.
you said that as you pooped on mine.
I didn't poop on yours.
Kinda. We got a question coming through for you, Red, and they're asking, why don't you upload videos? That should be a pretty easy answer for you, right?
I don't know how. Because I have all you guys. Why would I do that?
I don't know. I don't think you need to, but I'm just asking the question that was sent. That's all.
I thought about it the other day because I was actually fixing my sink, and I know that has nothing to do with it, but I was like, maybe like a chick doing plumbing might get some viewers. I don't know.
That could. You could be, the red hot plumber.
Just has an awful ring to it now, doesn't it?
Sure. We got one that just, you know what? We got to take one from Claire Jagoon in honor of him being my co-host normally on the show. We got Claire Jagoon asking, I have a question for you all, and these are always like troll questions from Goon, just so you know. If you were trapped in an island, so he said in an island, not on one, so we're clearly in a cave or something, and you could choose to have any man or woman with you or a cell phone that never died and any game you could play, which would you choose? That's unfair because clearly they would all pick having me on the island, Goon. But if let's assume that I was not an option, they could answer now. Let's go to Evil Queen first because she has not she hasn't spoken in a little bit.
All the options: a guy, a phone, or what?
So you could have a guy or a woman, a man or woman of your choice, or you could have a cell phone that would never die with the game of your choice, one game. So you're choosing between a person or a game that's everlasting.
I of course would have my husband.
I guess he's watching. That's a beautiful answer. That's really nice. That's really nice.
I don't know if he's watching.
I'm kidding. Okay, how about you, Red Hot?
Husband.
And Gamma Lauren.
All my mods are watching this right now. I'm being put on the spot.
Oh, you were the third one I asked. You had plenty of time to make a fake answer up.
I know, but I was trying to see which one of my mods wasn't here, so I could process of elimination. Can I pick my dog? Can I take my dog, Goon?
No, you can't take your dog.
Is Cody an option?
No.
All right, I'm going with Echo.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's a smart answer. That's a smart answer. Thank you. All right, let's move on to another one. Thanks, Goon, for that. At least one of the three chose me. Queen of Me asks, so a third queen part of the show tonight. She asks, do all of you play on multiple accounts? We know that Evil Queen has a few accounts. She kind of talked about that earlier. We know that Gamma Lauren barely even knows what Clash of Clans is. But how about you, Red Hot? What do your accounts look like?
I do. I have multiple accounts. I have a Max Town Hall 10. That's Red Hot Queen. That's my primary one. And then I have Fireball because I stuck with the whole candy theme, Red Hots and Fireballs.
Gotcha.
Or the liquor, it kind of overlaps. But that one's a Town Hall 9, and it's maxed out except for some walls and then the heroes. I really have to bring the heroes up. Then I actually do have another max 9. And I have some little ones, and I just gave them up. I don't have time for it. I really just want to do Red and Fireball, to be honest with you. And I just got the Supercell ID working, like finally. So that's super easy to flip back and forth. Makes it a lot easier to do.
Very nice. Very nice. And for me, you guys probably already know, but I only have one account. It's a mid-level Town Hall 11 right now. And that's it. Just one. So let's move on. What Town Hall lever? What's that?
I see Dolphin Singer in the chat.
Yes, I see that. I see Dolphin Singer too. Who's Dolphin Singer?
My daughter.
Oh, hi, Dolphin Singer. Well, that's funny.
Why she said hi, Mom.
Gotcha.
Be good.
Stop stealing my lines. All right, so we got the Queen of Me asking again, have you found any Town Hall level better than the other, and why? So basically, what's your favorite Town Hall level? Who wants it?
Town Hall 9.
Yes.
You agree on that? Why?
I think Town Hall 9 is the funnest, but I think the most important Town Hall is 10.
10 is the most important. I think 10 is the most difficult to triple, to be honest.
I think 10 is the most difficult, but it's the most critical in war, in my opinion. So 9 is the most fun. You've got, you're either going to smash it, which right now it's pretty easy, especially with witches, or you go up and scout. But I don't really think that's a lot of pressure. My Town Hall 10, major pressure to me. It's very hard for me to 3-star another max Town Hall 10. So then, dipping is piece of cake. But I don't really feel very adequate. Kind of easy. And so then it's 10 V11s, which I like to do that. So I think with 10, you've got the most versatility. You can literally hit 11, 10, or 9.
Well, I can always suggest to you, if you are struggling at Town Hall 10, you could always watch some videos on the playlist on my channel. It'll break it down very nicely for you. Yeah. How about you, EQ?
I think I know a couple streamers I could watch. I think I'll watch Goon.
Goon doesn't stream, but you can watch his videos.
This is true.
EQ, you got anything to add to that?
So much better.
Yeah, I know. He's creative. So, now you're hating on me. What's that? Anything
Uh,
anything
I
to add or
prefer
no?
nine. Um, I've my OG account is Town Hall 9 still.
Mm-hmm.
I have. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I have a 10 and an 8 and a 5. My 8 and 5 have been decommissioned, and
5. I haven't heard that in forever.
and I love just playing on my 9. Like I like war with 9. I like farming with 9. 10's just like a grind, like going to work.
It is a grind.
You gotta plan everything, and I have one and I do it, but 9's just comfortable, I think.
We have another question from Goon. He's asking for Gamma Lauren. When is whiskey flavored G Fuel coming, and will it be named Goon's flavor?
I pitched it. I promise. We have a wall of 14 flavors that are supposed to be coming out soon, and like I don't think whiskey made it for this round. Sorry.
That's tough. I thought you had more pull than that.
The ones we have, I gotta say, the ones we have coming out are gonna be very good.
I'm very excited. You know where to send them. I could test them out for you.
No.
Okay. Queen asks, when's the first time you heard Echo on YouTube, I guess, or saw me on YouTube, and do you remember the first video that you saw? So, yeah, tell me, girls, when's the first time you found me on YouTube? Or Goon, because he's part of this too.
I know that Kaya sent me there, but I don't remember
Thanks, Kaya.
what it was, because I mean, it was Clash of Clans, and it was live, but I don't.
Oh, I kind of remember that, you popping it. I was pretty excited. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Kaya's stream was ending, and so we went out. Oh, we all went over to your channel. That was
Nice. Little raid action.
over a year ago, probably.
I think so. And Red Hot, how about you? Was it me coming to you when I needed something done? Is that the first time you heard of me?
Actually, no. I had seen you before, but I don't know if I could really pinpoint when. I've seen it. If I wanted to like learn how to do a strategy of some sort, I would usually just Google it, or I kind of go straight to Powerbank. So he's good. Or I'd see some of yours. So then I would watch it. So when you came to me, I was kind of felt like you are a big deal, because you're like Echo.
I'm not a big
Like,
deal.
wow. No, really, it actually tripped me out when you came into Discord. I'm like, he just wrote me.
Nice. I like hearing that. It makes me feel good. Just keep going. Keep going.
Cool, right? So.
And how about you? Yeah,
Time,
sorry.
of course.
And Lauren, how about you? Was it?
You tweeted at me.
I did. I think.
You did. Yeah, you tweeted at me.
Don't tell them
asking
what
if
I tweeted.
really worked for G Fuel or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it said, but it's something along those lines. And I was like, yeah, I do.
Unbelievable. That's where this whole relationship began. Thanks, Spooby. Echo is the
Yeah,
luckiest
great.
guy alive. He's jealous. Spooby. Poor guy. All right, let's get into another question that we got here. Moving on out of me here. We got Gamma Lauren. Michael asks, what does Gamma Lauren think about bagged milk?
Okay, so I don't know if any of you guys ever actually watched the G Fuel streams, but we just recently brought on a Canadian remote worker who helps me out with the Discord and whatnot, and he's from Canada, obviously, he's Canadian, and they have bagged milk there. It's just weird.
Like liquid milk? Like bagged liquid?
The milk that we have in a gallon comes in a bag there, and you have a bag of 3. It's like 3 bags. So we buy 1 gallon, they buy 3 bags, and it goes in a pitcher. And it stays open in the fridge. This is like so disturbing to me.
Yeah, aren't you supposed to cover milk when you put it in the fridge? Like if you have a glass and don't finish it?
I said. They say no. I can't. I physically will never. Milk and things in the fridge need to be covered. If you look at my fridge at any given point, you will never see anything uncovered. Whether it's with plastic wrap or a top.
Tinfoil.
No, I don't use tinfoil. But
Michael says we're all weird.
yes,
Funny.
they are.
You know what's more weird though than bagged milk is powdered milk. When you really think about what powdered milk is, that's some weird stuff.
I don't even know what powdered milk is. I don't know if I'm sheltered or this is just.
It's like a powder, like protein powder, and you add water to it and it makes milk. It's like powdered
dehydrated
mashed
milk.
potatoes, but it's powdered milk and it's disgusting.
I'm gonna pass on that though. I'm gonna stick with going to Whole Foods and getting my gallon of milk. Good.
I probably have some powdered milk. I do. But that's for hurricane season. I live in Florida. I gotta stock up.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what it's good for. It's like
That's
emergency
exactly.
food, like Spam.
That is the only reason why I buy it.
Jim M, thanks so much, brother. Little hype for Jim M in the chat. Congrats to Echo for being called out by Powerbang as a regular source of Clash content. You saw that, Jim M? Yeah, that was pretty cool of PB. Much love to him. PB loves me. I love him back. Goon asked right now in the chat, ever had a blended cheeseburger?
no.
All the time. Awesome.
You're lying.
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. You had me believing you for a second.
That was super believable.
Yeah. That's funny. All right.
That's your doggy.
It's a cute pup. So I've been wanting a new dog, guys, lately. I've been
Dog?
thinking a dog. I've been thinking
Like a woof dog.
canine type thing. But it's really
I
not
got
a
you.
the kind of canine that I want. You would barely consider a dog. You'll probably laugh at me when I tell you what I want. But I want a dog that could be like part of my channel. It could be like on my lap in all my videos and just become known on the Echo Through Me Gaming channel. So it's like a mascot for the channel that I'll love a lot, and I could probably even bring it to work and stuff. I want to get a wait a second. I'll show you the picture of the one I want because I forgot the name of it. It's really masculine.
Tell me you're gonna pull out like a Bella right now, and
It's that. I want that.
Bella.
It's
Chihuahua.
basically a bear. Like this thing is a beast right here. What is that? Maltese? You see that?
Echo. Come
Yeah, I
on.
want-
I have a Maltese.
I want a
My first
Maltese.
dog was a Maltese.
Was it a good dog?
It's an awesome dog.
That's
They're
what I
yucky.
need.
A lot of upkeep though. You got to brush it every day because it doesn't shed, so
No.
it'll just get tangled.
I'll take him to the groomer once a month and they'll keep it short. I want the puppy cut all the time because I don't like the long hair.
That's
Yeah,
the point of a Maltese.
Yeah,
No, I like.
Long-
I want the puppy cut. That's what I need.
Okay.
Can I do that? You think that'll make me gain subscribers on my channel?
No. What does Mrs.
No.
Echo think about this?
There's no animal I could bring in the house that she wouldn't like. So she says no, but I could bring it in. I know I could get it here.
Uh-huh.
So I want a purebred, show quality dog from you,
They're
Gamma
like
Lauren, for free. For
$2
free
grand.
though. No, I want it for free.
Hey, that's pricey, especially a Maltese.
Yeah.
No, but I want it for free. You could work that out. You know, someone that's
Just
just.
do a trade.
What are we trading?
You can have Cody. You want me to go
GFuel.
get Cody right
Oh.
now?
Oh, I don't want Cody. No, he's too
Why?
big. He can't fit on my lap.
Yes, he can. He'll make himself fit.
Wait, Tech is saying yesterday he tried Fazeberry in milk. It tasted identical to strawberry shortcake in milk. Can one of the yes, one of the ladies, can you try it on stream? That's gonna have to be
No.
Gamma Lauren.
That would be Laurel.
Absolutely not. I don't mix my G Fuel with milk. You guys all for it. That's why I haven't had strawberry shortcake. It's not gonna happen. Sorry. Shut that down real quick.
What's going on, boss? Well, that would have been exciting. People are asking for stuff and you're shutting them down. It's not really how we work here on this show.
I have. But it's with water.
Yeah, me too, with water. I would never mix my G Fuel with milk either. You told me
Listen,
about it
I've
once. What's up, late
heard.
sleeper?
Strawberry shortcake is like bomb with milk. I can't force myself to put G Fuel with milk. I just won't do it. The only thing I put in my milk is Nesquik. Call it a day there.
You put Nesquik in your... Girls, tell me if you think this is weird. She puts Nesquik in her Raisin Bran. On top.
That's not-
Doesn't mix it in. She puts it on top like a freaking condiment.
I mix it in after.
Yeah.
But she's taking 2 scoops.
It's just, that's funny. I don't know. I mean,
I drink milk, and I don't eat cereal, so
I
Oh,
don't.
weird to
That's
me.
the only cereal that I put milk in. Everything else is dry.
I haven't bought a gallon of milk since Christmas.
No, that's weird. I have a
That's
glass of
weird.
milk every day.
that's because you drink powdered milk, right, EQ? You're a powdered
no, I
milk.
don't drink milk.
Are you lactose? I'm lactose.
You should drink that A2 milk. That's what I get.
I don't know if you call it lactose, but I don't feel good.
That's the A2 milk.
What is it?
But I don't really
Some
like
kind of
milk like
protein
that.
thing.
You just don't like the taste of milk. It's not your thing.
Yeah, I'm not like into milk like that. I don't know.
She's just not into milk.
I have chocolate milk every night before bed.
Before bed?
Yeah.
I don't think that's good. That's not recommended.
Why?
It's heavy.
Lots of
It's
people do that.
It is heavy.
What do you do? What do you do? You have kids. What do you
That's
mean?
what babies do when you're trying to like nurture them to get them
Is
like
Carter
to
a
wait.
baby?
No, and he doesn't have milk before bed.
Brody's not a baby anymore either.
He doesn't have milk before bed either. He's 2.
My
A2
son's
milk.
Either, obviously.
That's just weird.
I mean, some people have warm milk.
No, not warm milk. Just milk.
Pomsky. I've seen Pomskys, Michael. They're too fluffy for me. I don't know.
Michael's one of my mods. That's why he's bothering everybody.
That's fine. He could bother me. It's good. We need questions, so there you go. Does anyone ever? Does anyone ever play Builder's Base anymore?
Never did.
Never
I
did.
actually played it until I could get the power-uppy thing. That I don't even think I use it. That's it. Oh wait, I do play it. I play it for Clash games because I can get a lot of points with it.
That's what I do too, just Clash games.
The queens are very similar. I would like to tell you what builder base I am, but I don't even know. That's how like rare I play that thing.
Well, if you keep it low, you can get through the percentage clan games pretty quick.
You betcha. And it only takes me like 5 minutes to get a new troop brood.
Yeah.
So you girls are cheating the system.
No, we're rocking it.
Rocking the system.
They designed it like that. We're just using it.
Oh wait, that's my other one. So on Fireball, I'm a builder hut level 2, and I can 3-star my appointment every single time.
EQ, did she just call it a builder hut? Builder's hut?
She did.
I think
also
she
called
did.
it An appointment.
And she's 3-starring her appointments.
She 3-starred her
Say appointment?
builder hut.
That's
Watch it back. That's so
I
funny.
just
I told you guys I'd just pick on you tonight. What's up, Electric Elf? How you
I
doing,
have
brother?
builder hall 4.
I think that's what I have on Red Hat. That's the way to go. But other than that, I hate builder hut.
Builder Hall. You did it again.
Oh, yeah, see, that's how much I
Builder hut.
All right, we got a question for Jim M coming through, and it's for you, Gamma Lauren. No, who wanted to be a plumber?
Red hot.
Red Hot. Okay, so Jim M asks, does your butt crack show, or is that just a guy problem?
totally pulled my pants down while doing it. 100%.
Smart. You may as well just embrace it. If it's going to happen, you may as well just let it happen.
That's it. I wanted to feel the part.
Phil asks...
That
What?
was way bad.
No, it's fine. Phil asks, you already answered who gets the boob job. Which cock character gets the bulge enhancement? You girls can answer that because it's not my territory.
I don't really even know what you're talking about right now.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking
But I'm
about.
thinking about bowlers. You say that, and I'm just thinking bowlers.
I don't think they would need help.
Right, exactly. So only one of you
Even
understood the
wizard,
question? Is that
maybe
it?
The wizard needs some help.
The wizard?
He seems like, he stands on top of his big tower. Maybe he's compensating for something.
Oh, that's well said.
She has a point. I like that. I'm going to send them to the builder hut called a hall.
Evil Queen, how are things going? Can we see the doggy again? Goon wants to see him.
Yeah, I grabbed her when I saw that come through.
Oh, okay.
She's being a little lippy today, so
I saw that.
I don't
Smoking
want
Smoking Guns thinks the skeletons can get the enhancement.
to. They're pretty bony already.
Jim M says, with this donation I just threw in, how can you not donate with butt crack or for butt crack?
That's it. I'm doing a stream.
You should.
There you go.
You gotta find a different service to a different platform to stream to than YouTube though to do those kinds of streams. Just saying.
Right.
I'm sure Jim can direct you to which ones you could use. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate it, brother.
Get with you later, Jim.
Since Lauren turned me down, this is Tech speaking, Lauren. Can we see her do the Gamma Challenge with lemonade? What's the Gamma Challenge?
I'm not taking a scoop full of G Fuel without any water, guys.
Oh, that's funny.
Like the cinnamon challenge.
Yeah, that's just terrible idea.
That would be terrible.
My buddy at work did that one day. He didn't, just because he didn't have a vessel to shake it up in, so he just put it in his mouth and then went to the fountain and drank it.
This is where the kids of our generation are getting it from, their teachers.
It was a teacher that did that. It wasn't a student.
Did it
That's
work?
what I'm saying. So the kids from our generation, or the upcoming generation, are getting it from their teachers.
I mean, I teach kids. That's not. I don't know if that's a good thing. I mean,
No,
this is the company I keep. Goon says he loves Builders Hall. He plays it all the time. Was considering uninstalling PUBG to have more time for Builders Hall. Can you believe that?
Goon. No.
He's being sarcastic.
I don't believe he's saying the truth because he's like streaming or playing that PUBG all the time.
Yes, he's lying. He's not being honest.
As you know, we've caught him playing with Wicked Gaming.
Wicked Gaming. He plays with Powerbang. He plays with Galadon. He plays with all the big boys over there.
Day.
Yeah, while he's supposed to be at work, right?
Supposed to.
Hope they're not watching. APJ asked if I've ever had powdered milk, or any of you. I have had powdered milk as a kid, and it was gross. It's literally like a desperation
You remember
product.
that long ago?
I mean, I don't remember what it... I remember that I didn't like it. I remember that I didn't eat my cereal that it was in. I don't remember what it actually tasted like. I also really hate lentils a lot.
I hate lentils.
Wow,
I don't know
that's-
how that has anything to do with powdered milk.
It doesn't. It's just another thing that I hate that I remember from when I was a kid. See how I made that
Yeah.
connection?
Ditto. Me too. Hate lentils.
I hate meatloaf.
Meatloaf?
I agree.
I hated meatloaf until I had good meatloaf.
Yeah, I can't. I have too much trauma from that.
That is like
Yeah.
way too many things mixed into one.
Yeah,
No, just
I made it taste like ketchup. And
You just doused it in ketchup?
Yep.
that's another thing that Canadians have is ketchup chips.
What?
I've had them before. I've had them
Exactly.
before.
No,
Well, I mean-
they're not in America, so
Maybe-
I don't know how you've had them.
Yes, they are. They have
No.
them here. I've had them here at work.
No,
They do. If I didn't want to risk my stream crashing, I would look them up and send you a link. I'll do it after the stream. Guys, if anyone can find a link to United States ketchup potato chips, put it in the chat. If you're a mod, you could do that, like Jim M or Goon or Kirsten or somebody.
You can get them at Walmart.
what?
See?
It's so weird.
No.
Walmart sells everything, though. What's up, Josh? How you doing, brother?
Why though? Why would you want? chips
There's
that
some
taste like
huge ketchup fans. I mean, there are people that like live and
I
die for
love
ketchup.
Ketchup. I put ketchup on just about everything.
So
I
do
don't
you
want
like
it in chip
chips?
form.
Well, I mean, I love barbecue chips, so I guess it's not like that far-fetched.
Well,
I think,
barbecue
Yeah,
is very
yes,
different.
Sour
Flavors,
cream.
no.
I like the sour cream and onion chips. No, I just
What was it? What brand was it? Lay's or something? They
Lay's,
had like
yeah.
the waffle, chicken and waffles, and some
Ooh.
really crazy ones.
Yeah, Lay's has one.
Pickled chips are good.
It's a company called Hers.
Yeah,
Rough.
hers. So, Lauren, which flavor am I drinking now? I switched over from that golden apple pear. Now I'm drinking this.
iced tea.
I am drinking peach iced tea.
That's what I'm drinking.
I love it. It's best flavor.
I mean, no, green apple's the best flavor.
I mean, honestly, that apple pear, I think I like that better than the green apple. Oh, there we go. There's the link.
Pear's in my top 5, yeah.
There's the link for you.
It's pretty good.
It's darn good, yeah. I also really like the Fazeberry and the fruit punch.
Wait until you guys see the next one that's coming out. It's really good. We just taste tested it on Thursday. I can't tell you what it is. I'm sorry.
Come on.
All I know is
That's why we have you on the stream right now.
sorry.
Yeah. It's fine.
We got a bunch of new shakers in though, so those will be coming out soon.
Awesome. All right. Not as exciting as the flavor, but Jim M, do I believe in participation ribbons? First, I'm going to ask it the girl. What's up, Kaya? How you doing? Thanks for coming to the stream.
Kaya.
There you go. There's your girl. Do you girls believe in participation ribbons? If anyone doesn't know what he's talking about, back in the day when most of us were young, you were either a winner or you were a loser in sports, in basically everything in life. You win or you lose. But nowadays, it's all about the participation ribbon. Everyone is a winner. You have your first place, then you have ribbons for all the people that come in second, third, and so on. What do you guys think of that?
If you're not first, you're last. Shake and bake.
Shake and bake?
Shake and bake.
does
College
that
big
mean?
nights, man. If you're not first, you're last.
I agree.
I think that children should learn how to lose.
I do too. Yeah.
I intentionally beat my kid at like games and stuff. Like I could easily let him win, but I think that they should know what losing is.
I agree. And guys, we have YouTubeable HD in the house right now stopping through. I also, Spooby, if you're watching, I know, Spooby, you were always concerned about having Spooby HD as part of your name, but YouTubeable HD seems to be doing okay with it, man, so you could be confident that HD is fitting for your channel name. So a little bit of confidence booster there for you, Spooby.
Is that my YouTubeable? Anthony?
I guess, I don't know, but I probably is because I don't know him and he's in here, so probably. I just checked out his channel right now as he came up in there. Your YouTubeable.
Oh, man. That's my YouTubeable.
Sounds as if you feel like you own your people that you deal with, huh?
Well, no, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Lauren, participation trophies or no?
It's funny. No. I think that kids should know how to lose, for sure.
Agreed.
I don't. No. I was a preschool teacher for 7 years, and my kids knew how to lose. 100%.
Because no one beats Gamma Lauren. Everyone is a loser
That
when they
too.
face off against you.
That too.
Yeah. And I agree. I think participation ribbons are bad, and they build a soft society of children. So, although I'm sometimes required to give them, being an educator. I don't believe in them. Guys, we're running low on questions, so start bringing them in. But we have one from the Queen of Me. If you could create a Clash of Clans cereal, what would it be? And Lauren, I'm putting you first on purpose.
I don't play Clash of Clans. This
Right,
is not
exactly, which is why your answer is going to be the most creative.
Well, then you need to give me more time, because I don't play this game. Somebody else needs to answer. Not me.
Okay. Red hot.
I don't even eat cereal. We could have, that doesn't sound good. Hold on. There's bowler balls, but nobody wants to eat balls. All right, so we could do a wizard cereal and have like special marshmallowy wizard things.
Fluffy marshmallowy wizard things.
This is kind of Lucky Charms, right? Yeah, see?
Yeah, exactly, but with wizards.
I'm just ripping off other stuff. I don't know. It's an interesting question.
I think we can think about it and come back.
Clashing Crunch.
Clash.
Mm.
Clash.
Barbarian Pops. My people are helping me out.
There you go. I love Captain Crunch. I think it's my favorite cereal. I also like Corn Pops a lot.
Captain Crunch is kind of addictive.
It is. You eat too much, though, it
It's
scratches
super
your
addictive.
mouth. What'd you say?
I I didn't say anything.
I don't know.
Okay. Goon, ask you, Lauren, since you don't play Clash, what the heck do you play? Is there anything besides it? Besides Fortnite?
So I never actually got into mobile phone gaming or anything like that, but I do play my DS every day. So I play Animal Crossing, which is, I guess, I mean, it's not like Clash of Clans, but it is. Like, you kind of have to keep up with it every day.
Mm-hmm.
There's no, like, war attacks or anything like that, but you can visit other people's towns and whatnot. I play Mario Kart. I play Fortnite. I just finished, like I said, the Mass Effect series and Skyrim. So a lot of the story games are my favorite, for sure.
And Goon says Fortnite's okay, but PUBG is superior.
PUBG's graphics are horrible, though.
Gameplay's better. I agree with Goon. You're right, though. Graphics are better in Fortnite. Truth.
You just agree with Goon because he carries you, like, in every
Oh,
game.
God. He does. He does. Truthfully. But anybody would carry me in Fortnite, so really, either game, I'm bad. It's true, though. A year ago... What's that?
Or Frosted Wizards.
And YouTubeable says that PUBG's not optimized. It's so poor. I think it plays really well. I agree that the graphics are not up to par with Fortnite, but I don't see any optimization issues, like any issues with lag or anything like that. It's actually pretty smooth running for me. Lauren, can we squat up on Fortnite one time? Tech wants to know. You could say
so
no.
I actually made the mistake of giving my Epic Games out and regretted it in like half a second. So I made a new one and nobody has it. So I'm gonna go with no on the squatting up part. But I will watch you play if you link me or YouTube or Twitch or anything like that, and go from there.
You could be blessed with her presence in your gameplay.
Exactly.
Pick up a gray gun in Fortnite and see what happens is Goon's response right there. You prefer Clash of Clans or Clash Royale? I'd assume everybody in here besides Lauren would prefer Clash of Clans.
I never actually played Clash Royale.
Really?
Never. I actually don't play video games at all, except Clash.
What got you into it, Red?
Honestly,
Yes.
it's every married couple's issue. So my son was playing. Actually, my daughter was playing it. My son was playing it. My husband was playing it. And I kept telling him to get off, and I didn't understand. And why are you still on that thing? And dinner's on the table, and all that other kind of stuff. You know, let's go to bed, whatever. And it was like, no, you know, my troops, whatever. And then he goes, why don't you try playing it? So that was 4 years ago, and I started playing it, and then I started learning because I never like just played the game. I wanted to understand it. So that's when I got into war weights, and then I became leader of Hua. That's my clan.
Hua.
And
Oh my god.
Hua.
Yes, Kaya, thank you.
And what did she say?
We'll get to that next. Keep going with your story.
The perfect world, right?
No.
So anyway, I started playing it more, and then I kind of took over, and I love the game. I actually really love the game. I don't play any other game.
I had Clash Royale for a bit.
Yeah?
You know, it seemed, and I really hope I don't offend anyone, childish.
I'm offended. So's Clash with Ash. Shame on you.
It just seems very, I don't know. My 6-year-old likes to play it.
My
I'm sure
5-year-old plays.
I mean, it barely was getting going when I played it.
Kaya Girl asks, and
I am not answering that question first.
you have okay.
No.
You're not answering it first. Has anyone ever had sex while playing video games? Now I'll answer it first.
I actually read it.
I personally have not had sex playing video games, but I do know some people that have had sex with themselves while playing video games. But
Oh,
I don't know
God.
anyone that's actually had sex with another person while playing video games. So I'm going to hand this one over to Red Hot. It's for you.
I have not, but it sounds like fun. I'm up for it.
Lauren?
No, I have not.
That's a lie. That is a lie. So she has. How about you,
I have not.
EQ?
No. Can't
No?
say that I have. Nor am I interested.
I don't even like being bothered when I'm playing. I don't want anyone. There's time and place for that, right?
That's true.
You know?
You might mess up an attack.
Yeah, I mean, if it's wartime, I mean, farming maybe, but war? That's important stuff right there. Those attacks count for the whole team. The whole clan are there. I don't want to.
The closest I have to that is I've stopped my husband from playing video games.
I think Michael's got it right.
No. Oh my god.
That's
guys.
funny.
That is funny. Good question.
That was a great question. The question of the night. Electric Elf asks, what do we think of Powerbang moving on? If you guys don't understand what that's about, he obviously is doing a lot of PUBG. I mean, not PUBG Mobile. But today he just put out a video kind of explaining why he's moving away from Clash and getting into PUBG. Did you guys watch that video?
I did not see that video, so this is new. I see him on Facebook all the time now, so he's doing a lot of that. I just thought PUBG was going to be like temporary. I didn't think it was going to stick around.
Really? So from what I heard,
I don't like shoot 'em games. Sorry, I don't like it. Okay, I like shooting games, but not shooting humans. So you can shoot something else.
He's been growing substantially since he switched over to PUBG Mobile. He's also extremely good at the game. He's not just an average player, so that's probably part of the reason. But
did Clash with Ash switch to Facebook too? Because I saw them and they both kind of posted at the same time, but they were playing in the same PUBG together.
Yeah, they both they mentioned it in one of their streams or videos that I think Powerbang actually talked about it on the SPRINGTRAP when he came on. Him and Ash got some type of a deal with Facebook, so they're
Facebook. Definitely, I would, if you guys are into streaming, explore that platform. They're doing big things for sure.
I just wish they'd let you switch accounts while you're on mobile.
What do you mean? Like Facebook accounts?
On Facebook, I can reply to... On a computer, you could reply to, during the chat.
Yes.
And I have an EQ Facebook. And so I can switch to that. But if I'm doing it on my phone, I can't switch to my EQ and it would give my real name.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I manage the Facebook page for the rescue that I work for, and I can respond as them on my computer or as myself. I know what you mean.
But you can't do it on phone, so it's like I can watch, but I can't reply if I'm not at my computer.
Right.
So Facebook should fix that.
They should. There's a recommendation.
Yeah.
Jim M. Okay, well, first we're going to go to Smoking Guns. What league are you guys farming in? For me, I farm in Crystal all day.
Crystal.
I have been, like forever. Crystal's where it's at.
It's the best place to farm ever.
Agreed. Kaya says it should be coming soon. It's the biggest Facebook question. Jim M. Hard-hitting question. I didn't preview it. What do you think the addition of Town Hall 12 will come to the game? Will it hurt the game as far as engineering and all that, or war matchups? Are they going to be lopsided? I see it getting worse. Town Hall 12 will come to the game this year, Jim. That's all I could say. Kind of like Gamalorn and her flavors. And do I think it's going to mess up engineering? I don't think it's going to mess up engineering. Supposedly they have stuff in place so that it doesn't, like that engineered players are going to be punished in a way or have a disadvantage. They didn't get into it, but I don't know. I don't think it's going to mess up with engineering. I hope it doesn't make Town Hall 9s irrelevant. What do you girls think?
I'm kind of the same way. I hope it doesn't make Town Hall 9 irrelevant or make Town Hall 10 the new Town Hall 9. I think it's gonna be great. They had to add it. There's lots of people that are just maxed out or sick of it. I don't know what he means about engineering necessarily. So, and I used to do it slightly, more like a 0.5 method. I had like a small defenseless base, but I don't really like engineering, so I hope it messes it up totally.
Me too.
Yeah. I think Town Hall 12 is necessary. And whenever we talk about this, like, I always think about all the changes that they've made over the years. And every change was like, oh my God, you're going to mess up the game so bad. And then it doesn't. And they have to make a few adjustments. And then it's fine. So I'm sure they put enough thought into it that it'll work out.
Is it going to make Clash of Clans the most popular mobile game again?
I'm not sure if that's possible.
I think it's going to get people back into it like they always do. There's always a group of people that want to stop, and then they bring something new, like a new town hall, and they drag them back in. It's kind of the usual thing. I've been playing for 4 years. We get amped up about something new. They totally let us down because we think it's going to be awesome,
Right.
and it's not. And then you just keep playing like you would before, and then you work into it. So, I mean, for my clan, I think we could go up higher. You know, we need to have some more Town Hall 12s because we grew. We had a bunch of Town Hall 10s. So the introduction of 12 is going to be great. Our 11s can go up, the 10s can go up. It's going to be something that's needed. I like to see some of the new stuff that they're going to put in it as far as like buildings and defenses, and I haven't heard much about that. So it'll be fun.
It wasn't going to be a grind, whatever it was.
It's always a grind.
That's
Grinded a long time because I'm maxed out, but I don't really have any intention of going any higher.
Well,
I love maxed out bases.
The 12 I heard would not be a grind.
Oh,
It's
wouldn't
not going to be a grind?
That's what I heard, yeah.
Well,
I don't know
should
how
be,
it
'cause
can't
we're all
be.
trying.
I mean, think about it.
Yeah,
Like,
they said it's going to be something else.
mm-hmm.
I don't know.
We'll see.
I don't
Time
know.
will
I
tell.
saw some kind of ad thing that showed like a picture of the 12, but I really don't know what's, fabricated BS out there right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that people are just saying and speculating, but the truth will come out soon.
Do you know when?
I do.
Uh-oh.
I do know when. Jim M's real hard-hitting question, which we could talk about more in depth. I read his name and then I skipped to the one below. I'm sorry, Jim. Not. So you guys know that over the past few months I was growing a beard, and it actually came in like a real beard. Like, I proved to myself that I am a man, because forever I couldn't grow a beard like my whole life, and so I always had like no beard. But I started growing it, and I'm like, oh, this is actually starting to work. So I kept a beard like to the point where it was like real hair on my face. And Jim asked, on a recent video, Echo said that he looked like a prepubescent girl without a beard. Does that mean the ladies need to shave their faces after puberty?
What?
Is that a question for us or you? Because I
don't get it.
Girl?
I think what he was saying...
I got lost.
I do my mustache.
You're not supposed to ever admit that.
Well, I'm blonde. You can't see it anyway, but it still bothers me.
You're funny.
Yeah,
What he's getting at is that I'm supposed to say I look like a prepubescent boy because girls after puberty still don't have facial hair. So I think he's just ranking on my my poor choice of words. But as you guys know, when I make my videos, it's all like live, mostly one take kind of stuff. So I don't know. It means Echo insulted you ladies. That's not true, Jim. That's not what I was trying to get at, brother.
I like the beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved it.
Thank you. I'm growing it back.
I didn't
Can't you
see
tell?
it full grown though.
This is a week in action right
I
here.
like goatees. Those are my favorite. You should do that.
I can't do that. I can't.
Why not?
I mean, I could do that. That grows in better than the cheeks, but I like, if I'm going to do the front, I want to do the sides too. But
you should get a good grizzly one going, like a, real
No,
manly beard.
no.
I like that.
I'm not that manly. But
All right, you're just half man.
I'm half man. Half
Oh.
man. Yeah, small, tight beard. But so
I
as
just
I'm
realized you stole my Twitter picture and put it on here. Like, you couldn't put the gamma symbol or something?
yeah, I put your Twitter picture. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
For an entire
Um,
hour and a half.
You just realized it now.
Yeah.
So as I'm growing out my beard, so I'm a teacher, as everyone knows, but like you're on display, you're basically an actor, and all your kids, they'll like criticize everything about you because you're just this person that they could easily criticize. So as I'm growing my beard, all my students are telling me it looks like horrible. I literally had 2 students out of my school that told me that they liked it to keep growing it. So for months, they told me I looked horrible, I looked disgusting, and all this stuff. Then I come in with a shaved face, and everyone said that they told me I looked small, I looked weak, I looked feminine, I looked petite. I was told I looked petite without my beard. So like, where did that switch come? They all hated it growing, and then when I got rid of it, they couldn't handle it. So
They got used to it.
I know, but my self-esteem was just completely depleted over the past few months of growing and then shaving this beard. It's been life-altering. But to be honest,
how old are these kids?
they range from middle school to high school. So, but like when I shaved my beard, I looked at myself. I'm like, what the heck did I just do? I felt awful. I felt like I looked horrible. So
Guys who shave their beards instantaneously lose like 10 years. Just
Easy.
look young.
I remember when my husband started with a mustache, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about it.
Never been a fan of the mustache.
Oh, he's got a mustache
All beard.
the
And
goatee.
that's like the goatee thing. I like that.
when I hear mustache, I instantly think of Tom Selleck. Lauren, do you even know who Tom Selleck is?
Yes, Jesus.
I met him.
You met him?
Yep. He used to go to a place in Michigan on this island called Drummond Island. And he drove like a red Corvette too, just like Magnum PI.
Really?
So I was in awe.
My mom used to love Magnum
I
PI
used to
when I
love
was growing up.
Very young. Baby, infant.
Anyway, he said he kept it for a long time, and it was like it grew on me, and now I want him to keep it.
Yeah, that seems. My wife didn't like my beard. She doesn't like beards. But then when I said I think I'm gonna shave my beard, she's like, I don't know. I think you should keep it. And then when I shaved it, she's like, you definitely need to grow it back. So it's weird. Like you just kind of get used to somebody with how they look, and then when they get rid of it, it's just weird. So, last question.
If I shaved on my head, I don't think that people would like that.
If you what?
If I shaved my head, it'd be different. People would get used to it.
I don't know if anyone could ever get used to a woman shaving her head unless if like she has to because of, like doing it because they don't have to just for style. I don't know.
No, this is my red. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, without that, you're just hot
I'm
queen.
nobody.
You're just hot queen.
Not even hot. Just queen.
Boss Mercy. PUBG is an adult version of Fortnite. Fortnite's a copy version of PUBG. PUBG's better graphics and guns and vehicles. Fortnite consists of toxic kids stealing jugs. Agree, Lauren?
I mean, basically. Have you guys ever, not to take away from Echo's YouTube channel, obviously, but like, have you guys ever watched Wildcats videos? No?
I haven't, no.
No.
Oh my god, he has this adorable 10-year-old kid on his on his YouTube channel. He is the funniest little kid ever, but that's all he does. He goes around stealing chug jugs and breaking down like all the buildings so nobody can hide anywhere. Like he never actually plays the game. And he's 10.
Wildcats is his name?
I believe his YouTube is I Am Wildcat, yeah.
Oh, he's a huge YouTuber. 6 million right there.
Yeah, he's huge. And this 10-year-old kid just came into his public party one time and won him over, basically. I want a Connor. His name is Connor, and I want one.
You need to
He's
start
like the
hooking me up with
cutest
some of
little
these
thing.
big guys. I love. He's got nice artwork and stuff too.
Yeah, his
Wow.
his designer is just crazy.
That's really good stuff. Yeah, he definitely has a person like making custom art for every single thumbnail. That's nice.
Actually, as far as I know, most of it is done by him. I thought you were talking about like his overlays and stuff, but
No, I'm talking about his thumbnails. Like that's not just pictures found on the internet. Like they're drawn.
yeah, most of
That's
it he
cool.
does himself, and then the other guy Pineapples that he streams with, pretty much.
That's cool. We got Brian Russell. Question for all three: favorite food eating out, then favorite homemade food. Who wants to take that first?
Favorite food eating out? Sushi. 100%.
Oh,
Yes, I agree with you.
100%.
corn.
I know Lauren doesn't like sushi.
No, I hate sushi.
Oh,
I
I've
can
actually
tell.
never had it, but I hate it. The look of it.
Oh, you
I-
should try it.
You should try it. But she's stuck on McDonald's, Wendy's, and Taco Bell, right, Lauren?
I am not. I don't eat any of that crap.
Thank you,
None of
Spoovy.
it. My idea of eating out is going because I don't know where you guys all live besides Echo, but we have Whole Foods here, and Whole Foods is like the best.
That's not eating out. That's like a That's like a
They
supermarket.
have a restaurant in Whole Foods.
I like
Really?
Whole
Yes, Whole Foods is like the best thing ever. That's why you can never go to Whole Foods hungry. You're just gonna eat all of it before you go grocery shopping.
So what's the best food? What was the second one? What we
The
make
homemade
at home?
homemade food. Homemade food has got to be like steak on the grill. That's the best one for me.
That's good.
I don't eat steak.
Burger on the grill. Are you a
Yeah.
vegetarian?
Those
No.
are good. No, but I don't eat beef or pork.
Mm.
I make some good stuff though.
Great.
I like, yeah, my daughter's over here trying to tell me great turkey burgers.
Is there such a thing?
I like tilapia piccata, make chicken marsala. Those are good.
I make a mean beef stew.
Beef stew. I've never had one I liked. Doesn't mean I wouldn't like yours. I'm just saying, like beef stew.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love beef stew. I usually stick to the winter with it, but
yeah, that makes sense.
going out, I think, I don't know, because it depends on my mood. Like sometimes I really want a burger, and then sometimes I really want eel. So
Hmm.
I don't know.
So sometimes you really want eel, for real? Like sometimes you want eel?
I love eel.
Yeah, it's great.
Like eel sushi. Oh my goodness, with the little sauce on. Oh,
I
gotta
think
get-
it's the sauce. It's not so much that I want the eel. I just want to, take a shot of the sauce. That's good stuff.
oh no, I love all the flavor, especially if they do like an avocado
Yes.
eel.
Yes.
That's
Like
what I was
maybe
gonna
with
say.
like cream cheese, and then maybe some like shrimp tempura in the middle, and just,
Yeah, because it melts and that's good with the cream cheese.
it's so good.
I like the rainbow roll.
It's decent. If you don't know what you really want, you just get a little bit of everything right there.
Nope.
I'm a little bit spoiled when it comes to sushi though, so I'm picky. Because I've had sushi in Japan, and I've had sushi in Florida. So being landlocked, I sometimes I'm like I can't have any sushi.
I'll eat seafood, anything. I live in Florida. It's fresh. I'm right on the coast. Love
I know. I love going to that restaurant way at the bottom of Florida. What is it called? Something crab.
in Key West.
No, still in Florida, still on the mainland of Florida. I lived in Miami Beach, and
Joe's Crab Shack.
is that what it's called? It was like the one that sells the organic king crab, like the big claws, like this big. You gotta wait 2
I
hours
think
outside
it's
the
Joe's
restaurant
Crab
to
Shack.
get in. Yeah.
We have one of them here. I'm North Florida. Awesome.
I don't know if it's a Joe's, but it's a crab place.
Joe's is good.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
Well, especially if you're in Florida, because you have access to fresher seafood.
You betcha. I hated seafood when I was growing up. I grew up in Michigan, so it was always like, lake fish, and they were super fishy. The
Ew.
perch, the bass, and everything, and they had little bones, and I hated it. And then I moved to Florida when I graduated. I went to school in St. Augustine, if anybody's ever been there. Went to Flagler College. St. Augustine's the bomb city. If you've never been there, go. It's awesome. And I
Bomb
got
city.
a house my first year right on the ocean, 1 C Street. And I was like eating seafood every night, and my backyard was the dunes, and I just thought, I'm like on vacation permanently, but I was in college.
Yeah, that's why I went to Miami too to go to college, and I lived on an island in the
Sweet.
bay. in Biscayne Bay. It's called Joe's Stone Crab because they get the big.
That's the name of the restaurant?
Yeah, it's
yes. Now down south they get the stone crab. I have busted a finger open more times than I can tell you with stone crab because you've got to smack it.
Yeah.
Or the kitchen should do it, but they're super hard.
Yeah, and they're huge, massive. It's amazing. I would have eaten anything they put in front of me. It was so good.
So we've established Florida's awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
that's what we've done, and sushi's good. And Lauren doesn't like sushi or Clash of Clans. So what's up?
I don't like sushi, but I do like seafood. I go clamming and I eat clams and raw oysters and all that stuff. But just something about sushi just doesn't even look appetizing.
You should try it though.
I'm scared to try it. The first time my mom had it, she got sick and she never had it again.
Oh well.
That's how I feel about lentils. Hey Lauren, do we have any more questions that we can address? I'm cleaning up some structures here in Clash while you girls talk about crabs.
That's nice.
Literally.
It looks like the Queen of Meat asked if you could change your game name, what would you change it to? I'll start. Well, I mean, Evil Queen can start, I guess. Right?
Your game name?
I mean,
yeah,
I'm Evil Queen. Like that's who I am.
I agree.
And my Town Hall 9 and my Town Hall 10 are both named Evil Queens.
Craziness.
I would not change my name either. I thought really, really hard about it. In fact, it is a change, so it took me a long time to figure it out. And Fireball too. They're very well thought out.
Yeah, we're supposed to be changing our name soon. If you actually stalk any of the G Fuel people, everybody's already changed their name to G Fuel blah 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 blah. I cannot let go of Gamma Lauren, and I won't until they make me.
You shouldn't.
So, no, I'm not.
That's what it is.
Gamma Lauren, like G Fuel Lauren, just sounds funny to me. So I'm gonna, as long as I can slide under the radar with Gamma Lauren, I'm gonna do it. I'm not changing it.
Echo, what is Echo? Where did that come from?
It's when I started gaming again back when, because I was a gamer as a kid, and then I stopped gaming, got into sports and all that. And then when Gears of War came out, back with Xbox 360, I fell in love with that game, and I got a system, and I really got back into gaming hardcore. And it was literally, there's not really a great story behind it, but I just kind of put some music together that I was listening to, found a couple of things that I thought sounded cool, and I came up with Echo Through Me. And it's stuck with me since then, which has been like literally, I don't know, 15 years ago or something. I don't know when Gears of War came out. Who can Google that? Tell me when Gears of War came out. That's how long I've had my name.
Well, I like it. You can't change it now. You are
No,
Echo.
I'd only change it to Chief Pat.
Awesome.
If I could change it to Chief Pat. If I could change it to Chief Pat and get the same sub count as him, I would do it. That's the only way. That's it. What other questions do we have? Electric Elf. How do you class yourself as a teacher? Meaning to fall in the range of the teacher everyone loves, or my students like me, man. I mean, I'm a gamer. I like, my kids like me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
Like 100% sure.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure. I'm all right.
No, Connor, it's not gonna be G Fuel Lauren.
No. Who's G Fuel cursed? Is that Michael?
That's
in the chat?
Michael.
Okay,
That's
cool.
the new Canadian with the bagged milk.
Gotcha.
That's how he's classified on our stream, so you're just gonna carry it over into here. Actually, funny joke, Cliff actually said that his email was gonna be baggedmilk@gfuel.com.
Bagged
so
milk. That sounds awful.
Shoot an email with it. Well, he shouldn't have brought it up.
I guess so. 4,212 days ago, Gears of War came out. All right, so break that down into years. That's how long. What's up, Thunder Clasher?
Connor is like the go-to useless information person. So if you ever have like one of those questions that you'd ask Alexa,
just ask Connor.
Yes.
I just ask Connor. Just ask Gary when you get in a car accident.
So, Lauren, I have not been keeping up with chat because I'm playing Clash. So, if you could just move on to the next question. If there are none, you want to close out the show, and I'll just continue doing what I'm doing.
I mean, like, this is your show, so no, I don't
You're my
really
you're my
wanna-
co-host. It's our show.
I've been trying to keep up with chat, but not really.
Have any
No.
questions come through?
I see from Spooby for Dolphin Singer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for me.
Okay, what
That's
got
it.
her to start
Dolphin
singing,
Singer.
and why doesn't Red Hot Queen do her graphics?
Why
Hey.
don't we have her answer? Actually, why does
Sure.
her mom have to answer?
This is Dolphin Singer.
Hello.
So
Hey,
Spooby,
Dolphin.
who she knows, and she just got a brand new, well, I guess not brand new, but a speaker from Spooby. So this is what Spooby says. Question for
Microphone.
Dolphin Singer.
Microphone.
What got her? Can't see it. What got? There it is. What got her to start singing?
Mm-hmm.
And why doesn't Red Hot Queen do her graphics?
Second one, I have no clue.
I will. We're like redoing it. She just started doing lots of great stuff.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make her. Well, and you weren't old enough.
Yeah, and who originally got me started singing was kind of a mix of my music teacher, Mr. Morris, my dad, and Selena Gomez, because she was like my first favorite artist. Like I was obsessed.
And a great concert. That was fun.
Yeah, that was
And
really
lots of
fun.
Are we gonna hear a sample or no?
You gonna sing?
Okay.
No, she doesn't have to. I was just kidding. I actually want to hear you sing Red Hot. To be
I
honest.
put her on the. Oh, me sing? No, that's not happening. I need like a lot more of those. Not happening.
No, I'm kidding. We're not gonna put her on the spot. But guys, I don't see any more questions coming through.
Me
Do you see
neither.
any more questions coming through?
Oh, look, Spooky did. He saw.
Me, Michael. That's not a question.
Your dog's cute. Your dog has really pretty eyes.
Yeah, he's
That's it.
complete arm candy. He's dumb, but he's cute.
He's got nice eyes. Yeah, that's about it though. But I guess we're gonna.
Personality's kind of cool.
It's okay. There's a reason he's not in the room with you right now, right?
He's just attached to my hip, so he like literally want to
you
sit
go.
on my lap, and 75 pounds of dog on my lap is just not what I want right now.
That's why you need a Maltese, like I want.
No.
I would even get a fanny
I
pack
have
to carry him
Bella.
around. I'm bringing
I
back
could
the
go
fanny
get
pack.
Bella if you guys want to see Bella, but
No, we don't want to see Bella.
no. Yeah, she's
not cool.
great.
Okay, if you all sing the
Guys,
Echo
somebody's
theme
not
song,
that-
I'll donate $100 for all
Wait, you
all
gotta
four
see
of
him,
you.
'cause He's so
The
cute.
cutest thing ever. Oh my gosh.
Let me see, Mary.
Get up. Get
What
up.
is this? A Maltese?
Oh, he's so cute.
What is that?
He's so cute.
Let's see if we can get your little face up there.
That is a cute dog.
Isn't he
Oh,
cute?
he's adorable.
What is he?
Cutie.
He's awesome. He's the best dog. I think he's part human. That is seriously how awesome he is. He's retriever, Doberman, and collie. It's the collie. That's the cute part. And the smart part.
Collie's a smart part, like Lassie. It was a
Super
smart dog.
smart.
Think you guys probably won't be able to see it.
No, we could see it.
Aww.
That's a
He
cute
looks
dog.
like a lab.
That's such a nice picture. Who took that picture,
He
Lauren?
is actually one of our GFuel photographers. Barely fit took it over the winter when we were up. I went up by you, I think, actually, like Orange County area.
It's a great spot.
Yeah, it's fun up there.
But guys, I think yeah, we answered that already, Thomas. But I think we're gonna end up closing up the show right now. Are you girls okay with that?
Totes.
Totes. So, guys, thank you so much for
Yeah.
coming down today. Definitely a different episode talking to these ladies today. A lot less Clash talk, a lot more talk about sushi and powdered milk. But thank you all for coming down. I'm going to send the mic over to Gamma Lauren, and then we're going to pass it around so they could say goodbye and any last things they want to say before we go. Lauren?
It was awesome talking to you guys and getting to be on the show finally. I've only been kind of sarcastically asking for like a year, but it's okay. It was great to be here, and I'll see you guys hopefully soon.
Thanks for coming. Evil Queen?
Oh, I love being on the show. It was fun last time. It's a good time this time as well. And see you guys all online.
We will see you there. Red Hot, it's on you.
Peace out. Thanks for having me. It was fun. It was nice to meet Evil Queen. I've heard a lot about you. I actually want to chat with you a little bit, I think, because we got lots in common. Nice to meet you, Gamma Lauren.
Nice to meet you
And
too.
this was fun. I've never done this before, so I was super nervous, and I'm not nervous anymore. So I'll do it again.
You guys got over it pretty quickly. Nice job. But guys, thanks so much for coming down. Much love to my boy Cleric Dragoon. I wish you could have been here, buddy, but we'll get you on here next time. And thank you guys for all coming through and hanging out with us tonight. It was fun. I'll see all you guys back here again tomorrow. And until then, be good.